Pizza Hut. I'm outside.
Hey there, yeah, I'll be out there in a minute.
Yep.
How's it going, man?
Hi, how are
You
you?
doing good?
Good, good.
Perfect, thank you so much.
No worries at
Awesome.
all. Have a good one.
So they actually wrote Python on the box. I doubt they wrote it on the pizza. Let's actually check the pizza out. Oh man, I'm excited to see this. And that's how you order pizza with Python. Look at that. Okay, I gotta eat now. What's going on, everybody? This is Fahad. I'm not gonna lie, 2020 actually has been rough. Like, my goals for the year shattered. I wanted a six-pack and ended up with a nice old family pack. I guess it is what it is. Things could have been rough maybe, but whatever. I was actually surfing through some of my old videos from high school and ended up seeing this comment on this video where we were actually shredding a guitar using a tweezer. And I actually thought to myself, you know what? Maybe it is about time to drop some videos. So yes, we will be building a bot using Python. This video is actually inspired by one of my favorites, this guy. Of course, we will be changing things up a little bit, but before we dive into coding, let's actually understand why we are doing what we are about to do. So normally what you would do is you would go to a website, in this case the Pizza Hut website, find what you're looking for and submit an order. What happens behind the scene is that order is actually sent to a server, and the server notifies the store that somebody has actually requested for a pizza. The way that you would do this using code is APIs. That's one set of code communicating with the other. In our case, our code communicating with the Pizza Hut's code. Think of an example of eBay, where you can go on eBay and purchase items with PayPal. That's eBay's code communicating with PayPal's code, which is provided by the PayPal's team. What happens if you don't have an API? That's code provided by the Pizza Hut's team itself. The second option is using web automation framework called Selenium. That's mimicking the human behavior, what we mentioned in step 1. So our goal is to mimic whatever the users enter, but using code. You might be wondering why all this when you can just pick up your phone and order, or go to the website and order. See, that's for normal folks. Normal guys would actually pick up their phone and order using their phone or website. The rich guys have their servants for them, but we software engineers, we let the code order for us. Let's actually get right into coding. Let's start by going to the Pizza Hut's website and start planning our flows. Next, we are going to make a list of the actions that we have to take. That is finding the element and interacting with that element. In this case, we are filling up text box fields and clicking buttons. We can group these actions together into its own tasks. A task in this context is moving from one page to the other. Let's translate this into code. Let's start by creating a directory with a main.py file, and let's open up our directory in a code editor. Next, let's create a secrets.py file. We will see why this is handy later. We are also going to create a new virtual environment for our project. There are two main dependencies in our project, Selenium and a Chrome driver. We can install Selenium using the pip command, and we can download the Chrome driver by going to their website, downloading it and unzipping it into our code directory. Looks like we have everything we need. We can start by importing Python debugger and WebDriver from Selenium. Let's also import our secrets. Let's create a class for our pizza bot and initialize it with our WebDriver Chrome. I'm going to initialize an instance of the pizza bot class. We are ready to go. I'm going to run the Python file with the -i flag, and this is going to run in interactive mode. And we can start by issuing the commands from the console itself. So there are two steps to our action. That's finding the element and interacting with it. We're going to be using Chrome's DevTools to help us find the element. We're going to copy its XPath and paste it within our code, and then interact with it using the driver.findElementByXpath function. In this case, I'll be filling up the form with a postal code value, then clicking the Find My Hut button. We are going to take the same approach of finding our elements and interacting with them. Next, we can start picking the commands that worked from our console and put them within our code base. I'm going to place all those commands that took us from our initial page to the menu page under one function. So this is where our secrets.py file comes handy. I'm going to add my location as variables so that you guys don't creep me out. So creeps are not the only issue here. If we run this code and if we execute this function, this is going to fail. This is because the script is trying to find an element before the web page has even loaded that element. This is where we introduce WebDriver wait. We're going to load these three functions by Selenium, which is going to help us wait until a specific element which we want to find by XPath is in a condition where it's clickable. Let's try to run this again. I'm going to wrap the WebDriver wait function with our own custom wait function. This way it's going to be much more neater. Okay, this is where we speed things up a little bit. I'm going to follow the same process, finding the element, interacting with the element, and pasting it within our code base. I want to try my luck and see if the chefs can actually help us write Python on the pizza. That would be actually really cool. Now we have multiple functions and we can try these functions one at a time. I'm going to create a new place order function. This is going to group all of the functions together into one single function. And it is about time we see our bot in action. Let's execute our place order function. And there we have it. All I have to do is wait now. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section what you would like to see more, and I will see you in the next one.